Sat Nam family, welcome to the weekend. There's dynamic energy, there's opportunity for healing. I'm going to be teaching a all Uranus class, opening our minds to a new chapter on Saturday. And we're going to begin it today, Friday, by working with our 10 bodies. On Sunday, my beautiful husband will hit it out of the park with bringing it all together, giving us stability to work with this energy that is fire and air, and all systems go. What do I mean? Well, Uranus is in Gemini, moving from Taurus, the earth, into Gemini, the air. What has happened is the outer planets have moved from water and earth into fire and air. It's kind of like that James Taylor song, right? I've seen fire and I've seen air, right? The fire and air moves faster. Also, every single planet is direct. And to give you context, this planet Uranus, it takes about 8 years for it to move from sign to sign. It takes about 85 years for it to move, how would you say it, through all the signs around the entire zodiac. And so some of the things that have come into play are electricity was one of the big things that happened during the Gemini Uranus. Benjamin Franklin had discovered it about 7 years before, but it was in the Uranus Gemini season that electricity went across the Americas and into Europe, where everyday homes were starting to light up. Think about electricity. It charged this phone. It lights up your house. It turns on your car. It is everywhere. Before that, it was the newspaper communicating, the printing press before electricity. Unfortunately, it was during this time, the last time Uranus was in Gemini, the atomic bomb, but it wasn't so much that the bomb was created because of this energy. What also happened was rapid communication, radar, and different modes of understanding. And now, in this season of Uranus, we have AI. AI is going to make or break us. And I know it's going to make us. AI is nothing that a human being isn't. AI is only everything that we've ever known or ever thought as a human. And it grabs that and refeeds it back to us. And it can feel new, but it's not. It's repeating. And it's not original, and it's not real. And I use it, like I love to cut out a picture of me and like put me holding the sun and the moon, right? And do my astrology. It's fun. But what's more important is that I don't map out exactly what I'm going to say to you, that I don't read it, that I come from my heart, that my soul is involved, that I am original, that when I make a recording, I make mistakes. I stumble on my words sometimes. But in this, I allow myself to be me because of a great devotion to God and to God's spark that is inside of me. I owe it to the divine. I owe it to my divine spark to be the original Marcia. There's nobody like Marcia. And because that's true, there is nobody like you. Uranus and Gemini is really going to amplify that. There's nobody like you. We are here to create. We are here to bring and birth the new earth. And I have God has taught me so many amazing breath techniques, Gemini, chanting techniques, Cancer, to open our hearts through Kundalini yoga so that we can be stable enough to say, it's okay for me not to be afraid. It's okay for me not to try to figure this out. It's okay for me not to think I need to control this. It's funny, right? We don't have any control, or do we, over the world? We actually do. But the way we have input, I wouldn't call it control. We definitely have input and energetic direction to the way the world's going. And that all comes from focusing on peace, focusing on love, focusing on your own healing. Always be interested to be aware of the chaos and war and pain, and where is the chaos, war, and pain in you? Because that's your place of contact. Don't underestimate. Please do not underestimate how your awareness, your healing fundamentally changes the entire morph field. The morph field is all thoughts that have ever been, that are happening now, and that will come in the future. And we are in that field. And so if we want to have a beautiful, peaceful life, we must have a beautiful, peaceful interior. And it's practice. You're going to, here's the biggest hiccup, right? Is you do some Kundalini yoga, you go in nature, you feel great. And then you get a call or you hear something and all of a sudden you're fearful, negative, and judgmental. And then you think, yeah, see, yoga doesn't work. Being in nature ain't going to cut it. That's not it. That's not true. It's just a reminder. It's teaching you to be the master of your domain. So how did you get to peace? It wasn't just walking in nature. You became aware of nature. You became one with nature. Same way with your yoga practice. The more you practice, the more you ignite and deepen and strengthen your path to love, peace, and healing. What does that mean? It means that close your eyes, take a deep breath, and you're there. No matter what you hear or think, you can change the direction of it. When you master that, guess what? You're helping Earth and her people master that too. The Earth is out of practice, or at least her people are, of choosing peace, of turning the other cheek, of loving no matter what. So it starts with us. I love you so much. Come see us today. Come see us Friday today at 9:30, Saturday at 9:30, and Tony at 9:30 on Sunday. We have a weekend of healing and love for you. This is a big speed up of healing potentially with Uranus and Gemini. It's going to go faster than it has been. And this is good, especially looking at where the Earth is now and her people. We can quickly change our minds because of this energy. Are you in? I am. Let's do it together. Sat Nam.